How are you doing this evening? This is Barb Ryder, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, coming to you on a Sunday evening, January 11th, 2026. Welcome and thank you for being here. I just need to make sure that I can see comments and we can do our thing. 1 second here. Wow, there we go. Hi, Jane. Hi, Nancy. Thank you for being here, you guys. Let's see. Okay. I'm okay. Now I can see where we are. All right. What is happening in your world today? It was just cold here, and didn't do a whole lot today. Just hung out, worked on some things, stamping related, which is always fun, right? I've got lots of samples to show you from my swap that I was in, and then I have a super cute project for you. Hi, Sue. The project will feature one of the main products that we're using in the monthly class for my blessing box, my club. And if you're local, hi Diana. If you are local, I do have this as an in-person class on the 24th. And if you are not local, it is by mail. You can go right to my website, which you see right there today, and you can RSVP to get the wonderful projects. I'll show you those shortly. So welcome everybody. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much, and if you like what you see, I would appreciate a thumbs up, and I hope that you'll click notice so that you can, or notifications, so you can get notifications when I do upload there. All right, let's go ahead and turn down the camera and get started, and let's see. All right, so here I have lots of samples in our booklet here, and I just need to move this over here. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. We finally, are at the point where we can look through our fun catalog and share what we have in here. Now, the catalog has changed over the years. You guys know that. They start out with some of the simpler things at the beginning, and then they move towards the bundles and all the good things. Hi, Sue. So, first of all, they talk about the step-by-steps. We have new kits that came out. If you haven't seen our kits, you want to make sure to go up to my website, click on the things that you can see there. Actually, let's see, I think I have it on my phone. I was going to I'll share some stuff with what's coming up on the website here shortly. Anyway, we will can go on into the pages. So what I did is I took my swaps that I got and I matched them up in the pages in the catalog where they are. And this happens to be my particular swap using the Days Like This Memories and More packet. And I had done a video in creating these cards. If you want to go to my YouTube channel, you'll be able to see them there. Let's see what else. Hi Bobby, hi Taran. So here we have, this is one of the swaps. And you can just see the difference in the cards using the different postcard, the cards that are in that product. I love this butterfly one. There's that. I should have brought something over here to hold those. The next page, I do not have any particular, oops, I missed a page. I don't have any particular swaps that are using this fancy paper here, or actually any of these things that are on page 16. Page 18 and 19. I did not get this stamp set, but it's got some great sentiments in here, and all occasion for sure. All right, so here is a very pretty card, and it might be, this is from, I don't see the person's name. I don't see who made the card, but this is from a swap that I was in. Let's see, I think it might be a fun fold. And it's using the Family Ties stamp set right here on page 21. But here you go. It is a fun fold. Look at that. And she's got, they stamped on the vellum. There you go. Very pretty. Yeah, I don't know who did this one. They did not put their name on here. So, oh wait, there it is. Loretta Baza. Anyway, we'll just do that. I won't take the time to put them back in. But I hope that you get some ideas from these swaps until we get to our card making here in just a moment. Creativity Your Way. This talks about all the different types of things that they have. But we start out with the Sweet collection here. And here are a couple. Simply the Best. And they're using the Simply Beautiful and Beautifully Celebrated. How many of you have purchased from the mini catalog already? I'd be curious to know. This is from Stacy Irwin, her swap. Oh, this looks like a fun fold too. And guess what? It's just the opposite. So, and this is some of the new gold sparkly ribbon. Can you see the sparkle in that? I'm trying to, there you go. You can see it. And it opens up like this. And it's that gatefold that I just had a card that opened this way, right? Nice, nice, nice. This is using the Lovely and Beautiful Sweet collection. Here is another one. This is from Mustard Seed Crafts. It's always interesting. Thank you for sharing, Sue. I really appreciate that. Let me see what she has on this right here. Follow me at Mustard Seed Crafts, but I don't have a name. Okay, so this one, I think this is a fun fold. I'm excited. I didn't realize these were fun folds. That's why I need to open them up beforehand, right? Okay, and this one looks like you pull it up like this. Trying to put it down here where you can see the whole thing. There we go. Simply the Best. This paper is really pretty. It's got the gold accent in it. Very nice. I did not get anything from this suite, but this paper looks really yummy. I did not get that paper. So then now, lots of samples. You can't see my whole book in this view. It's what it looks like to me anyway. Then these are some vellum pieces that can be used on your product, but I didn't get those either. All right, next we have Made with Love, and lots of samples with this one because we've got Valentine's Day coming up, right? So a lot of people are getting their cards prepared. Hi, Lynn, thanks for being here. So here we have Hugs and Kisses. This one is from D. Slater, and this is just a regular opening. And then we have Carol Sanderson. If I can get it open. It's fun checking to see if there are special folds. This one isn't a super special fold, but it's where you have a little bit, take a little bit off the front. I think we've done cards that way. Very cute. I did not get any of this except for the paper and the sticker sheet. I think I shared some cards that I had done with the sticker sheet and the paper. This one is from Bobby Crouch. And if you're just jumping on, I do have a project for you, so you'll want to stick around. Hopefully you'll get some ideas from these great swaps. Look at all the die cutting. And then these are fun. These are the little shakers that are right here. And I don't know if you can see it, but like one is a little envelope and hearts and lips, hugs and kisses. So cute. Lots of ways to use this paper. This is from Dawn Burgett. You just bought the Prayers and Promises set. Oh yes, that one I actually did. That's what I used my swap, is the Prayers and Promises. All right, fun ribbon. I love this little ribbon. This oh, I have it over right on the side over here. It's called Bubble Bath, and it is teensy tiny. 1/8 of an inch, but it is super cute. There you go. And I got two more here with this paper. This is from Sharon Jacobs. Nice and easy. Hugs and kisses. And then this one, let's see, it looks like it's using, I thought there was a die. Oh, look how cute that is. She stamped "Created by Bryn" and put it on a heart punch in here. That is cute. Vellum, she's got vellum here that makes it, it looks actually like pink, but it's just regular vellum. Sorry, I was lifting, oh look, how cute is that? Cute, cute. So that is using the bundle, the Sweet Collection. Endless Love, Made with Love is the Sweet Collection. And then more samples, and with the folder here, there's the embossing folder. This one is our cute little Easter Joy. I did not purchase this set, but look at these cute cards, you guys. This is from Kimberly Myers. And just an easy little card for you. How sweet is that? I like that layout. You guys know I like easy, fast things, right? Now, sometimes I like to do fussy stuff, but oh my gosh, look at that. That is some major happening. The April Davis. Our swap for our team meeting coming up this next week is Wedding or Love Valentine's, so I'm looking forward to seeing all of those cute swaps. But look at that bunny. There's the basket that comes with the die set here. And this is, this is the third card that's kind of this design, this easy fun fold. So cute. And then here we have Jennifer Rogue. I'm looking to see, oh yeah, here's one. These little, they're called Easter Assortment. They're little adhesive back pieces. They're hard to see to me in the camera. Maybe you can see them better on your end. But the bunny is holding one of the little eggs from those little gems. Cute. Very cute. Super cute. All right, blue gingham ribbon. We'll be using this tonight, the balmy blue ribbon gingham. I'm going to use that on a project. More samples using this set. Now this one was a huge popular. This is the Nature Walk bundle and suite. I did not get anything from this suite yet. You hear that word, yet? This is a great design. This is from Bernice Halleck. And look at that. You make me smile. This is a fun design with the designer paper. I really like this die. I've seen it on a lot of things, not just here, but on samples watching folks. But yeah, look at this. This is a really great die cut. I like that. Using the ribbon. Need to put white on the inside. Jennifer Olea. This is from Veronica Brown. I love doing the swaps so that I have all these ideas. She even gave me the recipe card. That's really nice. We used to do that back in the day. So we knew the measurements and all. I'll be honest, I hate tutorials. I hate typing tutorials. That is the one part of my job on doing classes and things. Tutorials are so, I don't know why. I have no idea why. This is from Luli Gonzalez. I think that's how you would say her name. Luli, L-U-L-Y. And let's see what we got here. Just, this ribbon's really nice. I might have to get some of this. I like that. It's very soft. Super good. Super, super good. Now, I don't know. These are really dark colors for me. I don't know. So is this tied? How does this work? Okay, this is a fun fold, and this is from Nicole Morgan. So you untie it here, and then here's that same fold again, and it pops out. Big popular fold on this swap. I'm so surprised. But I'm gonna have to get this ribbon for sure, you guys. This is very nice. Easy, easy ribbon. Cool. Here we go. This is Manda Dorley, and this is not a fun fold. It's just she's using the plaid folder. Can't talk. Now here's a little bit different in color. To a Great Guy. This is from Joyful Cards, Diane Claes. Let's see here. This is a fun fold. This is an easy fun fold, but it gives a good wow, right? Open and open, just like that. Nice. And the last one is from Luli Gonzalez. And she used the new Vine, I don't know what it's called, something Vine. I don't know, I'm trying to get this just right. You can see this, she embossed after she cut out the die with the Misty Moonlight. Then she ran it through the embossing machine. I like this. It's very, a nice masculine look. Excuse me. All right. So that is the Sweet Collection, Nature's Walk. So let's go to the next. Just some more showing how they came up with some of how they came up with the designs on that. You love this set, Jane? I have not got this one. I know it is a nice assortment of swaps. Now this is interesting. This one is called Cute as a Bug, and it's got lots of little bugs. Okay, page 42 and 43. This paper is super cute. I did not get anything from this set either. Okay, there's that card, and this is from Judy Tuttle. This one is from Rosemary Gonzalez, and that's cute. Little butterfly. This one, lots of die cuts, mushrooms, Hello Friend, and this is Denise Will. This says Hello Friend, and this one is from Chris Calvin. See the little ladybug stickers there? Cute. And again, I didn't get anything from this suite either. All right, what do I have? I have just a few more. More ideas using the fun set. Beach Boardwalk. I have nothing with this one. Yeah. And then we move on to the bundles. Sunshine and Tulips bundle. I've got a few with this one, which is super cute. This is like this is using, I think, lemon lime twist and melon mambo. It looks different on the screen. It doesn't look like true colors. This is from Lori Bradley. And there's what the bundle looks like. Here's another one using multicolors and some of the die cutting. Pretty. This is from Pat Miller. And then on this page we have the little You Woolly Friends set with the punch. And this looks like a fun fold, so I will take it out. And she gave the measurements on this one too, which is very nice. Susan Schneider. Hi Shar, welcome. So here is the front. Oh look, she used the rub-ons, some of the silver rub-ons. Those are pretty cool, you guys. If you haven't gotten those, there's gold and silver, and you can do some really fun stuff with that. And look, how cute is that? Right? And she, oh, there's the Valentine with the hearts. I don't know if you can really see it. You can't really, there a little bit you can tell. Anyway, she did put the silver here. You're simply fabulous. Cute, cute, cute. Nice fun fold there. Gotta put this back in here because she's got her recipe, so I like that. Fun fold. I'll have to do that one. This one is super cute with the peach and what color is that? I'm looking right at it. Petunia Pop. This is from Marcia Gay. I don't think this is a fun fold, but let's see. Nope, but she might have something on the inside. Oh my gosh. Yep, I gotta pull it out. She's got some, she stamped on the inside of her card. Well, I'm stuck. There we go. All right, these colors are really great together. Look at those colors. I think they're super great. Hi Maria, welcome. There, she did some tulips on the inside. Isn't that cute? I did not get this one, but I'm kind of liking it. I'm kind of liking this little set. You never know. And here, You're Simply Fabulous. Another one. Whoops, get in the camera, Barb. Isn't that cute? And this is, oh, even has her picture there. This is Patience Holt. From Patience Holt. And here is another You're Simply Fabulous. And look at the little butterfly that's flying around. Isn't that fun? And this is from Darla Watson. Nice. All right, just a few more, and then we have a project I'm going to share. Now this is my friend Evie DiPiazza. This is her $1 Million set on page 52, and I have a couple couple cards using this set. This is from Celine Kempton, and Wishing You Hope. Isn't that nice? I like that. Whoa, I'm starting to fall. And this one here is from Deb Joyce Smeek, and Fill the World with Love. And she's got the little heart pieces, and then the doilies. This is an online product, the doilies. If you haven't seen those, they're really good. And there you go. So that's two that I got with that one. Let's see. The next is Greenery Lane Bundle. This one seems pretty popular too. This one, Love and Hugs. This is from Marita Block. And then Wishing You Well. Let's see. Yep, right there. Cute. This is from Tamra Davis. And then the third card that I have is Cindy Benner. Nice, nice, nice. You just ordered this set, Margaret? Yeah, I don't have this one either. But it's got the washi tape, the Greenery Lane washi tape that goes with it. And the dies will cut the washi tape. So, cool stuff. I didn't buy the last washi tape either. So, I don't know if you guys had... Did you guys get the last washi tape? How did you like that? Alright, I think that is it. Oh no, here's one. This one is using the jar set that we have. And they use the heart folder at the top right here. Don't know if you can see it. Yep, there you go. And then the designer paper along with the red and white trim. But isn't that cute? Using that jar set that we have. Sending a little sweetness your way. And this is Gwen Eich. E-I-C-H. I think that's how you would say it. Let's see, what else? Nothing here. Nothing here. And this is a paper pack that doesn't belong to any suite. It just kind of coordinates with anything. I did have a card that I just do not know what it came out of. I don't know what set it is. If you guys can tell me, I would love to know. But it is the set, this Prayers and Promises, love. Let me get these out of the way. I'm going to show you this card, and it has this sentiment, little snippets of joy, and I don't know what stamp set it's from. So give me 1 second. Let me move this out of the way. Oh, I knew I would drop a couple. Okay, here's the card that I received, and this is from Polly Ringelmann, and I don't know what this paper is from. But I know the stamp set is in the catalog because it's on the front of the catalog. I just don't know where. I couldn't find it. I've overlooked it somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, oh, the Woolly Friends set. Oh, okay. This comes from the paper comes from Woolly Friends. I'll have to check that out. Thank you, Margaret. Okay, maybe I'm misunderstanding. Margaret said Woolly Friends set. That's what you just ordered, Margaret? The Woolly Friends set? But yeah, I don't know what this came from. Anyway, I wanted to share a little bit about some of the online products. I don't know how many of you realize there's some really great stuff that is not in the catalog, but it is in the online products, okay? And I printed this out. Now, it's called Lovely Blossom Suite. I did not get this suite. However, there are some other things in here that individual stamps, and we are going to be using Blessed Beginning Bundle. We're going to be using the stamp set, this one, for their project here in a moment. And then it gives you some other things, and one of the other products that I really like out of this online stuff is Pastel Shimmer 12 by 12 paper, and I'm going to share that with you too. Really good stuff. Other thing that to be aware of is that, you guys, we have the bonus days going on where you spend $50 and you get $5 coupon emailed to you, which it's a list of numbers that you'll have to enter when you place your next orders to redeem your $5 coupon, okay? So that's in addition to your rewards that you already get. So the bonus days are going on. And let's see what else. Last chance products, you got lots of those going on. What else? That's all it's showing me. This is my, and if you are shopping with me, you know you're shopping with me because you'll see my picture at the top. It should tell you and flag you and all the things whenever you're shopping with me, that you are shopping with Barb Ryder. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the bonus days. I didn't want to forget about that. I want you guys to be aware of that. All right, you guys want to see the project that we're going to get started with. You see, let me move this over here and move this over here. Now, we are going to be using, let me bring this over here. Okay. The project for this evening is featuring Easter Time Mix and Match Ephemera Pack. Okay, this is what my next blessing box will have included. There's some really nice things in here, you guys. There's no words, just images. But here, I mean, these are the pieces that I have left from, you know, that are in this packet. You get two of each design. So anyway, this is what I have left. Lots of flowers, tulips. These bunnies are super cute, and wreaths. Okay, we're not using, I'll show you what we're going to use here in a second, but I also want to tell you, if you haven't seen, this is the new product of the month called Fabulous Sayings, and it is a great stamp set. You spend $75 in one month, and you can purchase this for $5, this stamp set. And I want to make sure you also know the stamps are slightly larger than what your sentiments are on the front of your package. So be aware of that. I know they don't tell us that there's any percentage differences on these new packaging, and so I just always double check. And the words are a little bit larger than what you see on the package. But fabulous sayings. So we are going to, I've already pulled out what I'm going to use from here. Yes, we're also going to use this new folder. It is so good. I love it. If I can get it up here, you can see there. It's got little flowers and dots and stripes, and I don't know how well you can see it here, but anyway, I've already embossed what I want with this, so we're using that. And let's move these over and move that over and pull in what we're going to use right here. I had mentioned we're going to use this balmy blue ribbon, and again, this is really nice, pliable, easy to use. It works super nice. Joyful Squares, page 54. All right, thank you. I will check that and see what I can find, Sue. I just didn't know where that all came from. So, all right, so here's what I've done. Okay, guys. So in the packet, you have this little like Easter basket with eggs. Okay, I took the Easter basket and I cut the eggs out of it, and I took 2 of the flower pieces here, some tulips and that, and I've taped them in there so I have a basket full of flowers instead of a basket full of eggs. So that's what we're going to use. Let me move this out of the way. And then I have a couple pieces here. Now this is that yummy shimmer paper. Can you see the shimmer on that? This is the Lemon Lolly, and this is just under. It's a 1/8 of an inch under 1 inch. Okay, so or no, maybe it is 1 inch. I think I decided. Yeah, it's 1 inch. This piece. I have a piece of the Azure Afternoon, and I have run that through the there, you can see a little better. Run it through the embossing folder. Then I have this piece. This is the piece that's a little bit less than 1 inch, and I ran that through the embossing folder. Okay, so 4 by 4 1/4, and this one is 4 by, what would that be? It would be something, I don't know. I'm not good at measurements, you guys. Joyful Squares. You guys are great. Thank you so much. So this is actually 7/8 by 4. There we go. That is the measurement on this piece. This is the scrap that we're going to be stamping on. And then I have a piece of 4 1/4 by 11, and I have scored at 4 1/2 and 5 1/2. We're going to make a special fold here. All right, let's just put these down. I'm going to actually use my liquid glue here, because anytime that I'm using the liquid or embossed cardstock, it just seems like it is a nicer thing to use the... Oh! I almost dropped it in my clothes. It's easier to stick because there's cracks and crevices, and I just like to use that. So this is my, I've folded this back. We're going to put this piece on our front here, and it's 4 by 4 1/4, so I have a nice little white edging all the way around. Put that down. The other thing that happens sometimes is when I have embossed cardstock and I run my seal across, it actually picks up the paper, and then it just gets stuck in my adhesive, and that's not fun. Alright, so this piece is actually going to go right up here on my little section. Oops, down too far. There we go. All right, so there's what we have so far, okay? It's kind of a little fun fold, right? So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and take this ribbon, and before I put this down, I'm going to come through here and we are going to tie a bow with our balmy blue, and get my fingers going here. Sorry it's quiet, but just concentrating. I'm going to turn it this way. Okay, let's see. Here we go. You guys ever... Alright, it's not liking me, so I'm going to tie a knot first so that it stays where I want it, and then I can slide it around before I... There we go. Now I can tie my bow. Gracious me. So update on Bill, he's continuing to get better. He's doing better. He goes on Friday, next Friday, to the cardiologist and gets another echogram to see how things are going with his heart. But yeah, we are moving forward. Okay, this side needs to be a little bigger. There we go. And alright, so there's that. Let me grab my ribbon scissors and cut that. Got this a little bit frayed, so I got to cut a little piece off of there. Now, I don't want my ribbon right at that spot, so I'm going to just take this, and once you, if it's not glued down, you can always move your whole piece wherever you want. So I'm going to come down this way a little bit. And to secure this so it's not loose like this, I'm going to take a mini glue dot and stick it right underneath. Oh, thanks, Sue. Appreciate that. I don't want this end. I need my pokey end. I'm going to get a mini glue dot, and I'm just going to kind of get this off the paper. I'm going to put it underneath my bow here. There. And stick that down so it stays where I want it. Right there. Okay? Okay. Now, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to take some sticky strip and I'm going to put that, because I don't want this to open up right here. So, how many of you use sticky strip? I didn't use it for such a long time, and I have found lately I've been using it a lot more for a lot of different things. So anyway, I was just curious how many of you guys use the sticky strip much. I use it more now than I have in a long time. Just burnish this down so this will peel off easy. Let me see if I can get it with my fingernail. Nope. Okay, got it. One and maybe two. Okay, come on. There we go. Alright, now I'm just going to lay this down, and I want this to stick because we have a little bit of a fun fold here, right? Like that. Whoops, I got out of the camera. There we go. Okay, so that's what I have. Next thing I'm going to do, we're going to take this yummy shimmer, and I'm just going to add it for a piece of color, to pull out the yellow that's right here in our basket. I'm going to grab my liquid glue again, because I'm gluing onto the embossed piece of paper, cardstock here. Gosh, had to take a minute to concentrate to put that down. Okay, there we go. Alright, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp the words hello, and I'm using Azure Afternoon again. that same color as the blue here on the card. Now I haven't used this stamp set, so I'm going to ink it up and stamp it a couple times and clean it and then ink it again. So yeah. Sometimes there's a film on the polymer. So same thing here. I'm going to use this on the inside. I'm just going to do this a couple times so it will ink up better. Alright. The word hello, we are going to stamp this here. We are going to fussy cut this. On the inside it says just because. Hello, and on the inside it's going to say just because. And that's just going to stamp right there. Just like that. And then I'm going to pull that pile of ephemera over here, and let's see what we can put on the inside. Oh, I guess I could clean that too, right? Thank you, Sue. Yeah, he is getting better. Alright, let's pull this back over here and see what we can... We're going to cut that out in a minute. We're done with the ink, so let's get that closed up. So on the inside, here we've got some more tulips. We've got some yellow tulips. I've got this little flower that we could put on the inside. What do you guys think? There's pink tulips. Or we could even put this cute little wreath on the inside. I don't know. I don't really like the wreath. Which one of these three? The cluster or the yellow or pink tulips? What are your thoughts on what we should put on the inside? You guys tell me what you think while I cut out the hello. We're going to fussy cut this. And we're going to put this on the front by our basket. So as you guys are thinking about which flowers need to go on the inside, I'll just be cutting away over here. And I'm going to try to look up and see what your comments are on what you think we should put on the inside. Which of the flowers here should go on the inside. Okay, I've got my hello cut out. The pink tulips. I'm hearing pink tulips. There's our hello. I'm going to pop this up with dimensionals and pink tulips, yellow tulips. I got 2 pink and 1 yellow. Alright. Now, I don't know if I showed you guys this, but those flowers, I just took some tape and I taped them back in the back here. I don't know if you can really see that. The light's kind of bright. But anyway, that's what I did. That way it holds them in there. And let's get this one right here. I've got a couple side pieces. I think I can fit that right there. It won't show. I'm going to grab a couple minis. So we got yellow, pink, yellow. Oh my gosh, I think it's a tie. I think there might be 3 pink. Either way, we've got tulips. I got 1, 2 pink, and 2 yellow. 3 pink. All right. Let's get this. Wow, that's interesting. That wouldn't come off. Okay. Well, and one more here. Pink. Pink is the winner. Pink it is. Alright, so here's our little basket. We're just going to put that right over here. So cute. And then I need dimensionals on my hello. And here's a couple more little ones. Let's see. There. And there. Shoot. Almost. And darn, I don't have another little one here. We're just going to take this. Ugh. Pinch that off. Okay. There we go. And our hello. We'll just kind of go like that. Isn't that cute? Super easy. And we're going to do pink tulips on the inside, and that's just going to be with my regular adhesive instead of popping that up. Maybe. There we go. Come on. I don't use this color much. Do you guys use this Azure Afternoon? Do you use it very much? And we're just going to put that tulip kind of right up there by our words. You could put it at the bottom. I guess I should have put it at the bottom so it's not like floating in the air, right? But there is our card. Not hard, but you know, ephemera packages have become a really nice addition to my way of stamping, I guess is what I would say. I kind of like it. And let's move this over here. Yep. And what did I do with that basket? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's over here. Okay, good. All right. What do you guys think? What do you think of our card? Azure Afternoon. Yeah, I don't use this color much at all. And it is in this ephemera packet. It does talk about that. But there you go. Let me see here. I want to see if I can bring this up a little bit. There we go. Just like that. Yeah, it's a super easy card. It's nothing big, but I really like the idea of using the basket with flowers instead of the eggs. And there you are. And I wish that you could see this. There, you can see the you guys, I always tell you that it's always prettier in person than what you see when you are looking at the screen, right? So there's that. Now, I did just put out a video about what my next class is, and it will be using the Blessed Beginnings, okay, and that comes as a bundle. However, the class only uses the stamp set, and I will be, that's included in the class, all right? And if you wanted to add this, you could. But the class mailed is $40. It's the blessing box. In person, if you're local and you want to come, it is $30, okay? Because shipping is ridiculous anymore. Yeah. But let me show you the cards. I think that they turned out super cute. And it's using a lot of the folder that I used here. And there are several fun folds in this class. Okay, this one, using the shimmer paper, and then here you have another fun fold. This one is, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And then here you have a wedding card, a special fun fold wedding card. See? There you go. So those are the projects that are coming up, and you can see them up close more if you go to my YouTube channel and check that out. And that's what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed all the fun samples, but yep, this is our little hello card. And using that stamp set, you guys, I'm anxious to use this with some of the designer papers that we have. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I have some layouts and ideas using this particular stamp set with some designer paper. I have that'll be a fun projects to do. All right, I am gonna go ahead. Thank you guys. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera back up so I can see you and tell you have a wonderful evening and start to your week. I hope you enjoyed what I had to share this evening. Lots of new things that I have with the new catalog and the online exclusives that just came out. And I will be back next Sunday. I'm thinking Sundays are going to be much better for me. So hopefully it will be for you. If not, you can find the replay on my YouTube channel because they take them off of Facebook. So go check that out. You guys have a blessed evening and a great week. Thanks so much for being here. Bye-bye.